And let me share my screen. I'm going to leave you guys unmuted so that you can ask questions if you have any. Okay, so can you see this okay?
Yep.
All right, so tonight we're going to cover what makes, we're going to talk about business and what makes Plexus a good business opportunity. Just to give you guys, a chance to ask questions and be able to ask about the compensation plan, ask anything you want to do business related so that we can have a file for you guys to come back to. So, we've talked about this before. If you've seen my presentations, you've seen the screen before. But seriously, guys, we really are in the business of changing people's lives. You need to remember that we have highly desirable and very unique products. This is what makes Plexus a very unique business thing, because you want unique products, you want products that work, and you want consumable products. It means, that they'll use at the end of every month, that they'll need to replace or replenish. If you have a business opportunity or a business scale plan where somebody doesn't use the products all in 1 month, well, then obviously they're not ordering every month, and that's not a business model that you want to have. So this is something that you can educate people with, as they're wanting to know more about the business. What makes Plexus a really good business? We have very big market appeal, guys. We have health, wealth, we have weight loss. I always say not everybody needs all three, but I'm a firm believer everybody needs at least one of those. So that gives us another unique advantage when it comes to Plexus, in the fact that we have big appeal to people. So every one of our products are backed by a 60-day money-back guarantee. That's important information for you to know with this business, because that will help people want to come on with you, because they're like, you know what, I have nothing to lose. So that 60-day money-back guarantee thing is a very big deal. And to know $34.95, of course, you guys know on here tonight, $34.95 is nothing. We've all wasted that amount of money on something, right, Sherry?
You're absolutely right.
I
mean, you can spend it on 2 cases of beer, you can spend it on your health.
That's right. And if you're drinking a few cases of beer, you need the Plexus products to help you with your health.
Probiotic 5 at least.
Right. Right.
And the Slim for the hangover. Yeah.
Exactly. That's right. So, and then to know that we're an affordable business to get into, because $34.95, anybody can afford that. Really, they can. The average regular business is between $25,000 and $250,000 to join. So guys, and it's all online. There's no cash and carry. There's no schlepping around town to meet people. So that's a really important key thing to remember about the business part. Of course, Plexus has had amazing growth. And it's important to know that our company is debt-free. So we want to remember that. I'm just kind of going through some of these slides. It helps keep me on track. Educating people on what residual income is really, really, really invaluable. To give them an example, when you're talking to people, when they're like, well, what is residual income? I don't understand it. To let them know that, ask them questions, say, do you have an electric bill? They're going to say yes, because we all have electric bill, unless we're Amish, right? Oh, sorry, I got the yawns. This time change has not been easy on this girl today. So to ask him, you have an electric bill. That's a bill that comes all the time. Well, residual income is money that comes all the time from people that join the business and join as wholesale ambassadors and join as your customers that want to keep using the products. You'll get paid on those people that stay with you over and over every month. It's what I call sleep money. And so you want income that's like that, because guys, when you have a network marketing business, it's not just me working. It's a team of people working all together for the same common goal. And yes, I've been blessed with a very large team, but it's like I could get up and I could work 2 or 3 hours a day, and Sherry could get up and work 2 or 3 hours a day. So that's 6 hours a day just working on a business. And then Terry, you could be working 1 to 2 hours a day or more, whatever time you got for. Then all of a sudden I've got me working 3 hours, Sherry working 3 hours, and you working 1 to 2 hours. You know, just say 2 hours just for math's sake. So that's 3, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 hours worth of work just done by 3 people that my organization is going to benefit off of. So, you know, when you start growing a team like Sherry already has, you know, when everybody starts working together, it's so many people working, and then you can get thousands of hours done in one day with you only just doing a couple. So residual income is a thing of beauty when people really understand it. Now let's get to the nitty-gritty. People want to know, how do I get paid with Plexus? This is kind of the big thing, and there's lots of videos and training out there on this, but it's always good to do these kind of Zooms so that you can ask more questions and have somebody answer you right back. So the first way, oh, I am sorry, ladies. The first way, it's awful. Time change. I'm from Arizona, y'all. We did not change time in Arizona, and moving out here to Oklahoma, learning how to change time has just never been easy. So the number one way we get, the first way we get paid with Plexus is commissions. And the only qualification we have as an ambassador is a $100 order, and then and it doesn't even have to be from us, it can be from a customer, but that's what qualifies us to start earning commissions. So from $100 to $499, we earn 15% commission. But the minute we reach $500, that commission rate goes up to 25%. It rolls all the way back to that first 100. So that's exciting. It's not just 25% commission 500 and forward, it rolls all the way back to that first 100. So that's big. And guys, this, if you actually look at other network marketing companies, 25% on customer orders is actually a big deal. Most companies are way less than that. So that's exciting. So say you have $1,000 in commission, you get 25% of $1,000. And that's just the commission part. This next part is really fun, the business building category. Now there's some people in between me and Sherry, but we're just gonna, for right now's sake, we're gonna use this as an example. When Sherry signed up in Plexus, if she bought the $199 welcome pack, my husband got $50. See, this first upline position, they get 50% of it paid to them, okay? 50% of the welcome pack. So the $199 welcome pack, the first, okay, if you split that in half, 100 goes to the company, 100 is gonna get paid out to the upline. See, 50, 25, 15, and 10. So Sherry buys the $200 welcome pack. My husband gets $50. I'm my husband's sponsor, so I get $24. And then Tammy, who's my sponsor, is going to get some money. And then there's a lady above Tammy who's going to get some money too. And it spreads it out. And that gets paid out every single Friday. So I love this. There's no limit on the amount of business building bonuses that you can get. And so I always say, you know, if you sponsor somebody, teach them to do it, because you're going to get paid off their work too. And it's fun to get these little dings on your phone to say, oh, you've got money, congratulations. So does anybody have any questions on these business building bonuses? It basically comes from people you sign up and they buy a welcome pack, either a $100 welcome pack or the $199 welcome pack. Have any questions, Sarah?
I love these bonuses.
Right?
It makes sense to me.
Okay, cool. So just know those are fun, and even somebody on your third level that signs an ambassador, you're going to get paid when they buy a welcome pack. So I love that. Now, this is the really fun way we get paid as you really start to grow and earn money with a team. This is our Plexus Pay Points. When we sign Sherry up under my husband in the organization, and when she has $100 go through her back office, she is not only qualified herself to earn commissions, but she's worth 5 points to my husband and myself, because she's my level 2 and Derek's level 1. And so That's 5 points. Now those 5 points are really fun because I get paid 5 points, Derek gets 5 points. And what are those points? How do we get paid on them? Well, our pay point varies throughout from month to month, and it's because the company takes the amount of sales that we have and they divide it by the amount of active qualified ambassadors in the company. And this is how they come up with the pay point. So our average pay point is about $3. And so just for math's sake, you can see that 5 points times $3 is $15. So Sherry would be worth $15 to my husband and $15 to myself. So that's such a good thing to know, that as you start to build a team, each person's worth an amount of points for you, that as long as they have $100 either from their order or a customer's order. So 5 points goes down to the first 3 levels. And now when you get to your 4th level, it drops down to 4 points. 5th level, 3 points. 6th level, 2 points. 7th level, 1 point. But guys, those 7th level ambassadors, they really start to add up because they get very, very wide as they get deep, as people start to continue to sponsor. So there is no limit to the amount of pay points that you can have in your organization. So if you grow a team and teach people to duplicate and you have 10,000 points in your organization, you're going to get paid 10,000 points times $3 or whatever the pay point's worth. So think about that. If they were $3 and you had 10,000 points, that's $30,000, right, Sherry?
Yeah, I'm like, I've never seen it like this. So you're helping me tonight.
Right. I mean, this is a big deal. So you guys know that I'm a Sapphire Ambassador. Means I have to have a minimum of 3,000 points in my organization. So 3,000 points didn't come from me alone sponsoring level 1s. Came from me sponsoring level 1s and teaching my level 1s to sponsor and so on and so forth. So what's 3,000 points times $3? That's $9,000 minimum, right? Just in pay
Yeah.
every month. This isn't just a one-time yearly bonus. This is every single month, okay? So this is really important to understand as you grow a team, that you want people to sign up and become qualified with their $100 order and to duplicate that simple task. And each month that duplicates, your point level will go up and you'll get paid more and more points. So this is exciting. Now, the points have to do with the next thing here. Our ranks. This is category 4. There's like 11 ways we get paid, and I think we're going to touch on almost all of them here tonight. I think there's only one slide that doesn't have, that's not on here, and I'll go over that when we get done here. But let's see here. This is our achievement bonuses, and this comes from hitting ranks. So as a silver ambassador, that's the only one that's different out of all of them. As a silver ambassador, to qualify to get your one-time $100 bonus, that's simply having 3 people, 3 friends or family, join you, and they can either buy a welcome pack or purchase $100 worth of products, and you'll immediately go silver, and the company will say congratulations and send you that one-time $100 bonus. Now, gold. Let's just show you. A gold ambassador is somebody that has to have 100 points in their organization. Now, don't freak out. That's really not as many people as you think. That is 20 people on your first 3 levels. 20 people, right? 20 times 5, yep. 100 points. So not only are you going to get paid 100 points, which is 3 times 100, that's an extra $300 on top of your commissions, on top of your welcome pack bonuses. But the company's going to say, congratulations, I'm going to give you a one-time bonus of $250. Guys, when I got that $250, I was elated. Weren't you, Sherry?
Oh, yeah. I was like out in Arizona or South Dakota. So I was ecstatic because I knew I had money when I came home in August from vacation.
Awesome. So, guys, then we got to get to senior gold. That's 250 points in your organization. Relax. That's really, if you did it all in your first 3 levels, that's about 45 people, okay? Doable for anybody that duplicates this, okay? Plus the company's going to give you a one-time bonus of $350. Then you hit Ruby. That means you have to have 500 points in your organization. We just had Libby go Ruby in our organization just a few months ago. So a one-time $500 bonus will be sent to you as a congratulations, as well as you're getting paid on 500 points now in your organization. This is really exciting. Then the next stage is Senior Ruby. That's 750 points in your organization and a $750 one-time bonus whenever you reach this rank. Now, guys, the next 3 ranks are where it gets really exciting and really interesting. When you go from Senior Ruby and then you hit Emerald, that Emerald bonus is not a one-time bonus. This is every single month you will get this bonus. An Emerald Ambassador has 1,500 points in their organization. They get paid $3 per point. On 1,500 points, you can do the math, and then they get 3% of the Emerald pool. It's a nice 4-figure bonus. It's, I'll tell you, well over $1,000. It usually starts with a 2. So it's a nice 4-figure bonus that you'll get every single month on top of your pay points, on top of your commission, on top of your new ambassador welcome pack bonuses. Guys, this is huge. Plus, they're going to let you become a part of the Lexus program, and you get your choice at that stage of 4 white Lexus cars, and they're going to send you to Hawaii. So this business plan is really easy to understand if you just take a deep breath and look at how this really works. Now, when you get to Sapphire, that's 3,000 points in your organization. They're going to let you keep that 3% of that Emerald pool, plus give you an additional 1% of the Sapphire pool. That's another 4-figure bonus. Okay, so I'm going to get a 4-figure Emerald bonus. I'm going to get a 4-figure Sapphire bonus. So now I'm getting 4% of the pools, plus I'm getting paid on all my points, plus I'm getting paid on my customers, plus I'm getting paid on my welcome pack bonuses. You see how this can just can be unbelievable? It is so unbelievable. Now, guys, the diamond bonus, 4,500 points to your organization, and they're going to give you an additional %. So I've been told, I'm not in the diamond pool, but I've been told that's another 4-figure bonus, and it starts usually with a number 4. So isn't that exciting? Like a $4,000 bonus on top of another couple thousand that you get with Sapphire and Emerald. Oh my God, guys, this is mind blown.
Crazy.
Right, mind blown money. Plus, then they'll give you a chance to upgrade your car from a white Lexus to a black Lexus, and the cars get even nicer. So I do have a Lexus. I will tell you, it's very nice, and it's nothing to sneeze at. So just know our pay plan is really, really exciting. There's one slide that I don't have in here that I do want to touch on. For every person that you sponsor into the company as an ambassador, after they reach $100, you know, obviously you're going to get paid pay points for them, but you also get paid 5% of their commissions. So say Sherry has $1,000 in commission, I get 5%, or my husband would get 5% of Sherry's commissions. Isn't that exciting? It doesn't take anything away from her. It just gives me 5%. So you could have 10 level 1s, and if they all have $1,000 in commission, you get 5%. But say one has, you know, $200, you're going to get 5% of $100. I'd get 5% of $900 if Sherry had $1,000, because I forgot to say the first 100 goes back to the company. So does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're explaining it very well tonight, because I didn't know how everything worked. So thank you.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. So guys, just know the compensation plan is really, really good. I will tell you, there has been people that have left, let's see here, that have left other companies and come to Plexus because our business model is so good. It's not a binary compensation plan. It's not a unilevel compensation plan. It is a compensation plan that was dreamed up by the owners of Plexus because they had one of the original owners, Alfred Peterson, had been in network marketing his whole life. And he said he was so sick of doing compensation plans in the binary or unilevel where they would only make a little bit of money. And only the people at the top would make any money to speak of. And so he dreamed up a way to have our compensation plan be there for anybody to earn money, and good money at that. It's not just the people at the top making good money. Sherry's kind of in the middle there, and she's earning 4 figures a month, right, Sherry?
Yep.
There you go.
I
So just knowing that's an invaluable thing. If anybody asks you what is the compensation plan, there's not a name for what our compensation plan is, because like I said, it's unique to our company, but it's kind of a combination of a unilevel and a matrix. And if anybody knows anything about comp plans, that'll mean something to them. But it's a combination of the two mixed together. Just in case you ever get that question. If you forget, don't worry, you can ask me. I'm always going to
see, like, I hear, oh, it's a pyramid thing. I said, no, it isn't, because we make the money most, and then our upline gets less than us. In a pyramid scheme, the people next that we join from get more than we get, right? Is that how you explain it?
In a pyramid scheme is where there's no goods or services to offer, okay? So we have goods and services to offer, and pyramid schemes are illegal. So you're right, Sherry. It is unlike a pyramid scheme in the fact it's not even a pyramid scheme, because whatever you create in your team, you get paid the most for it. Absolutely you do. Because like you sign somebody as a level 1, you get the bigger chunk of that money, and Derek and myself get a smaller portion because you did the work.
Yep. And that's what I try and tell them. I go, it ain't a pyramid scheme. We're helping people. We're not like the pyramids where the money thing where they're taking the money and you don't get any.
Well, something that can be very helpful for you, and I'll post it in the team page later, but when people say pyramid scheme, it's because they say only the top people make the most. Well, yes, the top people in a network marketing company do make a high amount because they've grown something very large. But think about this. You can outrank me at any point in time. So that's what keeps us legal. You can definitely 100% outrank me at any time, and so can Tara. Tara can outrank you at any point in time, depending upon how many points she creates in her organization. I want you to think about this. If you look at the bank, there's a president, and there's a vice president, and there's probably 3 vice presidents, right? Usually in a bank, there's 3 vice presidents.
Yeah.
And then you have the secretaries and the tellers, right? Only that president of that bank, that's one person, makes the most money in that bank. And then the VPs of that bank are going to make a little less than him. And then the secretaries and office staff are going to make less than them. And then the tellers are at the bottom of the totem pole, and they're making the least amount of money. And so that looks more like a pyramid scheme to me, because there's going to be only one president of that bank. You can't be a teller and then a year later be the president of the bank, right? Unless the president of the bank just quits. But in network marketing, in what we do, you can be at the top of our company in a year if you choose to work that hard.
Okay, that really helps.
Yeah, it does.
Because when I first signed up, my husband, that was the first thing out of his mouth. He's like, oh, this is a total pyramid scheme. And I never knew how to explain to people how it's not.
Right. So there's a good little video that I can post to go along, and I'll put them both. I'm making notes here. I'll put the graphic and the little video that I have that will help you guys, so that you have those. And you can let your husband listen to it, Tara. And just let people know that pyramid schemes are illegal, and they do get shut down by the FTC.
Right.
And so we're definitely not a pyramid scheme because we have goods and services, and any single one of us in this organization can outrank the other one at any point in time. So.
Thank you. Glad I asked that question.
Me too. I'm very glad you asked.
Going along that vein, so another thing that I don't necessarily come up against, but I think I could is, you know, I've heard people say this is how you do network marketing the right way. What's the wrong way, and why do we do it right? Why does Plexus do it right, and why do other companies do it wrong?
Okay. So
does that make sense?
Yes, it makes total sense. And so here is why Plexus does network marketing the right way, because they have a one Plexus culture. In some network marketing, I'm not going to say all, but in some network marketing companies, it's very cutthroat, and you wouldn't want somebody that's not in your organization to do well, because it would mean that they're, you know, outdoing you, they're growing, they're collecting all the people, right? In Plexus, because our pay point, our biggest way we get paid, which is, like I said, the 5 points, the 3 points, the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, the pay points. You want somebody that, let's say Sarah. Okay, so Sarah is nowhere connected to Tara, right? Sarah Reed?
No.
Okay.
Nope.
Tara, you want Sherry's ambassador, Sarah, to do really well on her personal volume, and you want her to teach her team to do really well on her personal volume and sales, okay? Because that's how our pay point is figured. The more sales we have in the company, the higher the pay point value. And so this is why we have this really big one Plexus culture that you'll find another Jewel come help on my team, or I'll go help on their team. It's because they have created this compensation plan where we all want each other to do very well so that it raises our pay point value. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yeah.
So we all get paid better.
And everyone's so helpful too.
Very. And
companies
open their team calls to us, share their things like what we're doing, the Super Silver videos this week that we're posting on the team page. That's all inspired by Jill Renfro and some other jewels in the company. And they're like, we're just going to do this together, and we're going to open it up and send it to everybody that wants to, give it to their teams. And so that's such a big deal that that we do network marketing the way it could be and the way it should be, because we want everybody to be successful. We want everybody to do it the right way. There's training that is there for everybody, not just certain people. In some companies, only the top people in the organization get the training, and they're expected to give it down to their organizations. Obviously, Plexus has put it all in your back office. They've given you PowerPoints, they've given you meetings, they've given you videos. You know what I mean? They're giving it to everybody, not just certain people. So that's why we say it's network marketing done correctly.
Okay.
Obviously, one of the things I really wanted to touch on tonight, since we were talking about business, I wanted to obviously go over the compensation plan, because that was the big thing that Sherry had asked for. But to encourage you guys to tell your organizations that it just takes 3 people to be successful in this business. It's really important for us as business builders to really encourage people to go silver, because the odds of them sticking with the company is much greater. And why is that? It's because they've made some money and they see that the opportunity is real. So many times people sign up, they pay that $34.95, and they think it's a lottery ticket. And they're like, ooh, I just paid $34.95. Let's see what happens. But if you don't share the opportunity with somebody and you don't share the products with somebody, that $34.95 lottery ticket is no good to you. And that's what we have to express to people that join us in the organizations. People fall off because they're like, oh, I spent $34.95 and I scratched on that ticket and nothing happened. It's just educating them to get those 3 people and teach their people to get at least 3, so they get that money in their hands and they think it's real. I'm just going to be honest with you. When I started with Plexus, I had no intention of working the business. So you'll get a lot of people who'll tell you that. 90% of the jewels in Plexus said that. They had no intention of working in the business. But whenever I did share with a couple of people, because I was really broke and I really wanted my products paid for. So I got a couple of customers and I got this check, because back in the day when I first signed up, they sent checks in the mail, paper checks. And I got that check in the mail. I was like, holy crap, I really got paid. I had signed up with other companies before, and only one time did I ever try to work the business. And I had a lady sign up underneath me and buy $1,000 worth of product, and I didn't get any pay. The only thing I got offered was, oh, you can buy a kit. Instead of spending $750 for you, you can buy it for $350 because that lady spent $1,000 for you, from you. And I'm like, holy cow! I sold $1,000 worth of product. I'm not going to get paid, but I can buy $350 more if I want to. Oh, that's crazy. So, showing people the money opportunity is real. There are more people that lay their head down at night on their pillow to go to sleep that are worried about how they're going to pay their electric bill, as well as people laying their head down on the pillow knowing that they're sick. So everybody is looking for a business opportunity. Don't kid yourself. I see it every day on my news feed. I have people on my list that I'm going to reach out to and talk to, and if I don't get to them quick enough, I see that they've joined with a makeup company or something like that. I'm like, yep, they were looking for something, because every single one of us is looking for a way to make extra money. Sherry was looking for a way out of that job that she did not like. I was looking for a way to get out of my job that I did not like. So educating people that it's not a pyramid scheme, that it is legal, that it is something anybody can do if they just truly share it with some people. Because the biggest common question that I run up against, just like you ladies, is it's a pyramid scheme. And knowing that it's not really helps people to understand. And if you can get them to earn that first check, they're like, they were right. I got paid.
Okay.
So Tara, was there any specific questions when it comes to the business that you wanted to ask tonight? Did we lose her, or did I freeze up?
I don't know. No, I can hear you.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh.
The only thing that I can think of is I wasn't real clear on what a primary leg was and an outside leg was.
Okay, good question. Great question. Let me get my board here and see if I can't show you in a drawing. All right. So, okay. Here's you. Can you see that okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
And when you sponsor people into the organization, and then this leg right here really starts to take off, and lots of people join, and this one only has one person join, but this person has 3 people. Okay, so obviously you can see this leg has the most people in it, right? That's going to be your primary leg. Your primary leg is the organization with the most points in it, okay? And then these would be,
okay.
These 2 legs here, this one and this one, would be considered outside legs. So,
I learned something new again.
right? So,
Yeah, thanks,
you have to be a gold ambassador. You have to have 100 points in your organization, but only 15 of those have to be outside your main leg. So you're covered here. You got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You already got 30 points outside your main leg if this is what your organization.
So that's our outside leg then. Yeah. Okay.
And you can have lots of outside legs. You know what I mean? You can have as many legs as you want, but this one here that keeps growing has the most points. is going to be your primary leg. So does that make sense?
Yep, thank you.
Yes.
And now when they say like you have to be senior gold 250 points, only 40 of those points have to be outside your main leg. So that's simple. You can pull these 40 points from anywhere. You know what I mean? If they keep growing. So you got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. You're covered outside of this big leg right here. So that's all that means. Is outside the leg that has the most points in it.
And I'm working on senior gold, so thank you.
Yes, you are. So it's very simple. And if you guys ever, or anybody that's watching this video later on your team, you ever have question about your legs, you can go in your back office, you go to your reports, and you can pull up in your reports your breakdown of your points, and it will show how many points are in your main leg, and it will write down each person level 1 has people attached to them that qualified, will show you the amount you have on your outside legs. So it's back there, and any of your upline can help you learn how to read those, which would be me. Myself or Tammy.
And thank you.
So great question.
Okay. Very helpful.
What about you, Sherry?
Well, I learned something from that, and then I was also wanting to know about the pyramid scheme, because I hear that all the time.
Right.
Especially since I moved over here, I hear it over here a lot.
Right. So I'm going to post that in the team page, you know, that little video and then that graphic. So it'll be helpful for both of you to see that and have access to that. And then you can post it in your team pages, your team page, Sherry, too, so your girls can have that. I want you to know that my team page is open to all of you to post anything that you find interesting. It's not just for me, it is for the whole organization. And as you guys share things in there, your organization tends to see you, hey, Sherry's posting or Tara's posting in Dusty's team page. Wow, that's cool. Sometimes that inspires people, believe it or not. I don't know why, but that happens. I kid you not. Not that I'm special or anything, but it does. It really does inspire people to say, hey, they're leaders.
You're Sapphire.
Right, but it doesn't mean I'm anybody special. I just worked my ass off, guys. I'm not going to lie to you. I worked my ass off. And the more you ladies work, you can get to this. There's a video that I was reminded of today. Just little spurts of focus period. It doesn't mean you work your ass off every day, because then we wouldn't have any freedom like we want. But if you'll do it in bursts of 30, 60, 90 days, you know what I mean, and work with those people that you really sponsor and bring in, you'll have fast growth. So it is important when you sponsor people into the organization to get them off on the best start possible. So encourage them to do a 3-way chat with your sponsor or a 3-way welcome call with myself or Sherry to get them off on the best start, and then just do the 10 steps that are in your success guide. But this business, it's growing. The business model is incredible. People are moving to a network marketing society. It's the #1 way people get paid in the world. It even more than like Hollywood, you know, the stars, the actors and stuff. People think that television shows and stuff like that, entertainment, I guess that's the better word, entertainment is the highest paid industry in the world. It's not. The #1 industry paid in the world is network marketing. And they pay out like billions of dollars every single day across the world in network marketing. So it's huge. It's a very, very big business model, and people are moving to it because people want freedom. They want to work at home, and they want goods and services, and they want to have that kind of lifestyle. If you look at certain businesses, they're letting more and more people work from home so they don't have to have as many offices. They're replacing people with computers. Even if you go to Walmart, for heaven's sakes, there's your self-check aisles. So they're eliminating jobs. So the business model is going to this way of life. So it's exciting. And there is a great audio on this, and then I have the books too. It's Eric Worre Go Pro. This is a wonderful thing for you guys to have. Sherry, have I ever sent you this? Okay. So I am going to dig up, I think I have 2 of these. I'm going to dig that up. I'm going to send one to Sherry. I'm going to send one to Tara because you took the time to get on the call tonight and invest in yourself and invest in your business. So
Awesome.
I'm going to
Thank you.
each one. So when we get off the call tonight, I want you guys to email me or private message me your addresses to ship them to.
Thanks, Dusty. I'm excited.
Me too. Me too. So let's just, got anything else that you can think of?
Not right offhand. How about you, Tara?
No, I don't think so.
So do you feel like
You answered a lot of my questions.
Good. You think you got something, Tara, that might be able to help you now?
Yes.
Good. Good. I'm glad. So we'll call that a wrap for tonight. We kept you on here for about 45 minutes. We can do more of this. I want to encourage at least doing this monthly with you, Sherry, and your team. So I think this would be cool if you'd allow me to jump on here and we can share whatever we want.
Oh, yeah. I love our team calls. They're great. Even though we can't get a lot of people on them, Tara, you've been on them every time, I think, with us.